Hey guys, so Vicky is quick on the trigger today. Yes, she is. So it is, I think you're seeing this on Wednesday. We're going to do a little bit of we haven't had this person on for a while.
Yeah.
This is my daughter, Rachel. And any of you that, whenever you order anything that's laser cut, generally she has made it or her offspring has made it. Our granddaughter actually works for us too. So let me introduce, and stop talking, I will introduce this lady and she will tell you who she is and her whole background.
Oh,
I don't know.
Not the whole background. I'm Rachel, Eric and Vicky's daughter. I've been working with the company for about 10 years.
God, has it been that long?
Yeah, I think so, 9 or 10 years.
It only seems like 20 or 30.
I grew up watching my dad and my grandpa make signs and other parts of the business, so I grew up with this. And so it was only a natural progression.
It was always around.
Yeah, it was only a natural progression. That
This took a little while.
It did.
4 kids later.
Yeah, 4 kids and an adopted daughter and all that later. It was only natural for me to come and work for you guys.
We're blessed that you did, because to be honest, you guys, and I'm not trying to blow any smoke or anything, but Vicky and I can now, like in a couple months or next month, we're going to Atlanta. We know that we can leave the business for a few days or a week. Rachel and Dad run things, and it took a while to make that adjustment, but man, they just they absolutely keep things going for us, and it really takes a huge load off our shoulders. So I want to say publicly thank you.
You're welcome.
Because it really does make a huge difference.
And it's fun. I kind of enjoy when you guys go away. That way I can do my own thing. And
Speaking of your own thing.
Yeah, so Rachel has kind of a side thing going, and I think it's applicable for you guys. So why don't you explain how this all came about?
I'm really good friends with some people in town. One of the guys who I'm friends with, him and his wife, he is actually the
curator.
He's the head of tourism for Kingman, for our area. And he approached me because he also runs the museum in Kingman. And we regularly have hundreds, if not thousands, of people that are on the buses that come through Kingman.
Why would they come through Kingman?
Because they're going from one place to the Grand Canyon, usually.
66.
Yeah, Route 66.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, Route 66. People come from all over the world to travel Route 66.
Yep,
the
true.
cars, the little towns, they love it. I mean, it doesn't matter where they're from. What country they're from. They will come from all over the world to go on Route 66.
Yeah, and that's what I used to deal with in Oatman,
Yeah.
because Route 66 runs through Oatman, so it's a big tourist.
Yeah.
It's a big tourist area. Yeah.
So he approached me knowing who I am. His wife has been my photographer for years and friend. She's done pictures for my mom and dad. And he knows about what we do and small business. And he approached me and asked me if I could come up with some of my own stuff and if I had any designs in progress, in works, so he could put them in his museum as in his gift shop.
Yeah.
So
there's a gift shop and a museum.
Yeah.
They're in the same building. He runs the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the gift shop is huge. And they got all kinds of memorabilia
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff in
yeah,
there. Yeah.
old school stuff.
Big time gift shop.
The 40s, 50s, 60s is huge here. We do things in town that, we dress up, and it's really a cool thing. So he wanted me to come up with a few designs for the powerhouse is the museum, specifically for the powerhouse. So I'm in the process of kind of designing and seeing where I can take that.
So where that kind of relates to you guys is that, as we've said, for a long time, selling your signs is terrific if you have dealers where you can sell your signs, or if you do collaborations where you maybe make a business sign for somebody. let them, you can give that to them and then they can pass the word. But another way to go is find places that that maybe, maybe you don't have a lot of tourist traffic, but maybe you could make not only your personalized signs, like, like this with people's names on it and stuff, but maybe stock signs. So whereas Rachel, I think most of what you're going to make is kind of laser made stuff, rastered and stuff like that.
A lot of painting too, working on painting.
Because you do the painting thing. Right. Yeah. But what I was thinking for you guys, how this kind of relates to you guys, along with the personalized stuff, do stock signs. And if you guys, and we make a lot of different things for you guys that want to do stock signs. But this kind of thing, that's a layout template. This actually drops out of there, so you can drop it out if you want. But a layout template, different things. If you guys have ideas for, and I was just kind of. Does that not show up?
No. Can you put it on the table?
No.
There we go.
If you guys have different ideas of things, what I was thinking in my mind, even for like tackle shops, even like tack shops, as far as like horses and that kind of thing, funny signs to go on the wall. People, these are kind of impulse items that people see, so that kind of gives you another avenue besides just the personalized stuff. So you could have personalized items in there, custom stuff, but also this kind of thing. If you can come up with, you can take any subject and just Google it. It could be funny dentist signs, but if it has to do with where foot traffic is, you might be able to market stock items through all different kinds of things. It could be feed stores, it could be any number of things based on what's around you. Any place where there's foot traffic, it's a potential, could be a potential place that you could sell stuff. And if you need help doing something custom, Vicki is just excellent at making stencils like this. She really has learned a lot about Corel Draw, which is how she creates this stuff. This is part of our Wizard of Oz theme. We have 5 different ones and 5 from Tombstone. But anyway, if you guys have something like that and you want a quick layout template, contact Vicki. She can help you with that. But I just thought it was kind of a really kind of neat segue in Rachel doing this on her own on the side. But that how it kind of relates to you, and I wanted to get Rach back in front of the camera.
Well, not only that, but there's a lot of like consignment stores that you can do with that. Consignment stores everywhere that I've been, and I've been all over the country. I've not ran across a small business, because that's what I'm attracted to. I mean, I'll go to Target or Walmart, but I love small business. So I'll hit small business stores, and a lot of them are consignment stores. Yeah. You not just this, but like our templates. Like specifically, I was asked to make Southwestern stuff. So our cow skull, our whole Southwestern, you can take those templates and you can paint them, or you can, you can. They have that chalk paint stuff that my friend does that lays it out as like a template thing. You know, put that on there. It doesn't matter. These are just, they're so versatile in everything that we do. Yeah. So you can do that and work with consignment shops, work with little businesses, small businesses that love stuff like that.
And I've often thought, I've never tested this, but I've often thought that a really good market, if you come up with something that's kind of kitschy for your area, if you've got flea markets in your area, you wouldn't necessarily have to set up at the flea market. If you can make something quick enough and fast enough that is repeatable, you could find people that are at the flea market that have a booth there that's there all the time. You might find somebody there, sell it to them cheap enough. If you can make it fast enough and cheap enough, you could sell it to them. Then they can double the price or, boost up the price. And it could be, you could have multiple different places in different selling places that could, create income. Vicki's waving at us from behind. Sorry. Yes, dear?
No, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, anyway,
I think that's it. I mean, just don't limit yourself to what you see in front of you as a template. Don't limit yourself to just that.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, it's weird, and my friends think I'm weird, but you know, there isn't a place we go that I'm like, oh, that is a beautiful board. that's some amazing. What kind of wood is that? And my friends all think I'm so weird, but I'm like, I can think of 100 things I can do with that piece of plywood or whatever it is. Just don't look at something and think what it is. Think outside the box. There's so much you can do with this stuff.
And be creative in that way. Keep your mind open. That's one thing that Dad taught me really early on, and obviously it seems to have kind of caught on.
I think it does the same thing. It's funny because your dad taught you. You taught Rachel, and even Sophia comes to me with ideas.
Yeah.
So Sophia's
It's crazy.
too.
Yeah,
It is.
it's crazy. So
And it's a step of creativity because it's like your dad was creative, you have come up with other stuff. Rachel's totally outside that box, and even Sophia's coming up to me like
we all put our own twist on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so you can be creative, but think in the terms of where you are locally.
Yeah.
What's around you locally? Because I get emails on a regular basis. Oh my, this stuff just doesn't sell where we are. Well, then find a niche or a kitsch where you're at.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in a rural area, maybe you're in a big city, whatever. Find something that's local to you that people are interested in, and keep your mind creative in those areas. And I'm telling you, the market is out there, guys. You just have to let people know what you do.
On top of that, and I know you've got stuff you have to do, Mom, but when you make your stock signs or whatever it is, you can always put something on the back that says, I make custom stuff too. So you're not just limiting yourself to stock stuff, but you're also putting your name out there with everything else you do. You know, I do custom stuff too. Contact me here, or my name and number. So it's not just one little thing, but people can contact you through other means as well.
Yeah, and that could lead to something that you're not even thinking about right now. You might there's a lot of things that we ended up graduating to that I had no idea was ever going to come up. Same with Dad when he was really active. We got into stuff because we kept getting requests for it that we never even thought of, and then took it to the next step. So just open your minds, guys. It's a brand new year, brand new decade. Anything is possible. Get out there and let people know what you do. Keep your mind open. There's opportunities all around you. And I swear that this is just something that I like to harp on every once in a while. There's so much opportunity out there. Just keep your mind open, guys. So anyway, that's enough rant from me. I'm starting to get wound up here. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to Rachel. Reach out to me. I'd love to answer your questions. Eric@makeawoodsign.com. If you need any supplies, anything like this, any supplies at all, go to the website, vickywithdavessigns@gmail.com. You can reach Rachel through us or call on the phone. She's here most of the time. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a great week. We love you all. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.